The first thing I want to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, is this. No matter what your skill set, no matter what your fear level about e-commerce, no matter whether you can use a mouse or not, whether you know what reboot means or not, please understand and take from me, someone who's just a simple guy who really has no special skills in this thing, it is very easy to use. The IT guys have done the most incredible job to make this whole e-commerce experience user-friendly for all of us as distributors and for our customers. And I'll be giving you a little bit of proof of that in just a few moments. You've all agreed with me, 94% of you, that we should use it for incremental business. There is a massive danger if anybody thinks that they can now build their business purely on getting customers to order online. That is not going to happen. The core of our business is retailing with the catalogs, is building great customer bases and servicing those customer bases with professionalism and with friendliness and with skill. So this is incremental. Please make sure you take that message to your teams. Because I reckon right now there will be some people sitting there thinking, great, absolutely brilliant, don't have to put any more books out, and they're going to be massively disappointed. You can use it to give your customers the chance, the opportunity to order from your online shop before you drop another catalog. And I'll show you a little idea I've got for that in just a moment. You can use it to generate orders from people who don't shop from your catalogs. And I want to say thank you to Carol and Gail for some absolutely brilliant material they put together for our group. And you can use a flyer to generate even more traffic to your online shop. So let's have a look at those one by one. That on the screen there is a fridge magnet. It says, Clean Easy Independent Distributor. If you run out of or need anything before we drop you another catalog, you can now order online for free delivery from ourselves. Then you put your mycleaneasy.com web address. You must make sure you've got that set up and your distributor number. Now, you can get anyone to do fridge magnets for you, maybe Vistaprint, somebody like that, get them incredibly inexpensively. And I would give those to every customer that you deliver product to. That goes onto their fridge. They run out of carpet shampoo a couple of weeks before you're due to drop another catalog. They'll go online and they'll order. So do you see what I mean? You're getting incremental business. Okay, here's a flyer that you could use to generate traffic to your website. And it's just a flyer that says, browse and buy from the latest Clean Easy catalogs online. Again, your mycleaneasy.com website address. It tells them to enter your distributor number, and it still says, if you prefer a catalog, please contact me. So that's a great idea if you just want to go out and have a bit of a team thing in your local area and get your flyers out to drive more traffic, incremental business. This one I love. This is a little flyer that I would perceive you drop through someone's door when you've picked the catalog up from outside, but they haven't ordered. Great for when you're doing blanket dropping. And it says, thank you for leaving your Clean Easy catalog out for me to collect. If you did not have time to browse, you can now order from our online shop for free delivery to your home. Visit your website and your distributor number. You see, there are lots of people, we work on an average, don't we, of 1 in 10 will browse and buy from your catalog. But what if 1 in 10 would browse and buy from your internet online shop? Now suddenly you've got 2 in 10. Your ratios are going up, and we heard about ratios before the break. So these are just ideas. I'm sure you'll have many more, but run them through your successful upline first. You know, this is incremental. It's not to lose focus on doing all the basics that you're doing at the moment. Okay. I want to show you how this works in practice. Now, this is a bit of a first. It's certainly a first for me, so bear with me. And it's a first for these guys over there. I'm going to show you 2 screenshot videos, which is basically, the first one is how you will go onto your mycleaneasy.com shop and set up your shop. And the second one is how your customers will order from your site. There's no audio to these videos, so I'm going to give you a little voiceover commentary. let's run with it. I recommend at this point you put down your notepads and pens and just concentrate on the screen so that you can take in what's happening. We ready to run with that, guys? Great. Number one, how to set up your online shop. You go on to mycleaneasy.com/your name, your account number. So that's what we're typing in there. If you haven't done this yet or you don't know how to do it, talk to your Credible at mine. It's very simple. And that's the screen you get at the moment. On the top right-hand side, you've got a login button. And you just click on that login button, and at the moment, that's where, after you've entered your user ID and your password, which is exactly the same that you would go to use for your online ordering, this is where you would go at the moment, maybe just to edit your picture in your mycleaneasy.com website. Now, however, you will see something different that's not there at the moment for you. Top right-hand screen, it says Shop Status, currently showing as interactive. You'll click on that drop-down box, click on Active, squiz through the terms and conditions, tick the box at the bottom, and submit. Well, that is as complicated as it is to set up your online shop. What you now need to do is you need to activate the regional area that you are prepared to shop in. And there's a little map icon there, and it says Define Local Retail Zone. You will be limited to 20 miles from where you live. And first thing you do is you put in your location. So we're mucking about here. Eventually, I think we'll settle on Accrington. Hopefully, we'll settle on Accrington. Down a bit. Accrington. Okay. And then you'll select how many miles radius you want to operate from Accrington. At the moment, the test screen only allows us to go up to 5 miles. Let's select 3. I'm prepared to deliver products from my online shop within 3 miles. And then what it will do is it will bring up every town or village within that 3-mile radius of where you live. And you'll see on the left-hand side, you've got little tick boxes. So we've got Green Haworth, we've got Baxenden, Oswald Twistle, Little Moor End, Broadfield, etc. So all the villages around your area will come up within your mileage location. You're going to tick on the left-hand side the villages you are prepared and want to service. If there's somewhere you really don't want to go, then don't tick it. It's entirely up to you. We've got a few of those in Leicestershire. Or you can select the box at the top and you can choose them all. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so when you've done that, you'll save them, and you'll see then they'll actually all come up flagged on this little map which is coming up in a minute. You know, this is just stuff which is amazing. I don't think you have to need to worry about all this, but you can see all the villages we've selected there, and I've got little blue push pins on them. So you can make sure you're happy to service those areas, and that's going to work for you. And then you can use all the sort of Google Street View tools which are there to actually go and have a look at the area, see if it's okay, or see if it's a bit scutty. All right? Decide whether you want to go there or not. So he's just mucking about with that at the moment. There's the satellite view. That's where we can zoom down. But basically, this is just setting up the geographical areas that you want to take business from with your online shop. I think you'll agree with me. It's pretty impressive, yeah? But also very, very straightforward. Okay. Yes, I think we've got the idea of that. If we could just move on, that would be absolutely tremendous. I think our IT guy really enjoyed playing with this. Right, so we're going to save the areas we've chosen. Click on that. Locations were saved successfully, and there we are, we're done. You've also got a little advertising URL as cropped up there, which if you want to put onto your existing websites to take people straight into your online shop. Okay, go back to the home page, and you'll now see you've got a button at the bottom which says Shop Online with Me. Your shop is set up, and you're ready to trade. And that is the first page of the online shop that your customers will see when they go online. I think you'll agree with me, it's incredibly simple. You can set that whole thing up. When I first saw it, I've been playing with it since about Monday last week. It took me 3 minutes to set up my online shop. That's all. So some of you will do it in about 30 seconds. The second screen video I'm going to show you is the one that your customers will see and how your customers will order from your shop. So let's run that. Okay, so that's the front page. That image at the top will change with best-selling products. As you can see, it's changing now. And at just underneath that, where the mouse is hovering at the moment, you've got some best-selling products. So customers clicked on that, and we're now having a look at the butterfly solar lights. They can share that with people. They can post it to Facebook. They can like it. They can tweet it. They can do whatever they want with it. That's going to drive more traffic to your business. Add it to the basket. It says this product has been added to the basket. Your customer will click OK. And at the top right-hand of their screen, you can see it now says subtotal £25. Along the top here, you've got screen menus, kitchen, home care, bed and bath. And each of those has got a short drop-down menu, which we've gone into now. I think we're in brushes and brooms and cleaning things at the moment. There they all are, set out like a proper e-commerce shop, a proper online shop. So let's have a look at the extra long dustbuster. I mean, why wouldn't you want to look at that in more detail? Yeah, okay, we've got the idea. So your customer can see the bigger picture, they can see a description of it, and then they can add it to their basket. That's been added. If you look at the top of the screen now, incremental, there are 2 items in your basket now, £33.50 is the subtotal your customer has now spent with your online shop. Oh, what we're going to look at now? Oh, let's have a look at outdoor ornaments. Why not? It's sort of that time of year, isn't it? So we'll have a little browsy thing around the online shop, around the outdoor ornaments. I quite fancy the bird feeder myself. Quite in these days, bird feeder. Oh, look, the bird feeder. There we are. Look, there's a little tit on there. £3. I think I'll get one of those. Add that to my basket. Good value. £3. 1,742 in stock. There's a fair chance I'll get that. That's been added to my basket as well. Very exciting. 3 items in my basket now. £36.50. Wow. Now I want to find something. I want to search for a product, and I don't know where to go for it. And I want to search for a shaker. Well, why wouldn't you? Oh, and if you search under shaker, you'll find a shaker comes up. Let's search for something more exciting. Then let's search under egg. And if we search under egg, everything eggy will come up. Everything eggy in your catalogue, in your online shop, will now appear miraculously. There it is. How cool is that? You see, I want to order all this stuff. I've had to do damage limitation with Fiona. Let's get the handy egg boiler, right? $16.95. Let's have a look at the details. Oh, look, there's 2 pictures there. Let's have a look at both of them. That's nice. Go with our blue in the kitchen. Close that. Let's have a look at the other one. Lovely. I think I'd like to add one of those to my basket. So let's do that, shall we? Look, tells us about it. Quick and simple to use. That's good. I need it to be. $16.95. Customers who bought this item also bought Astonished paste. Can't imagine why. Add it to the basket. The product's been added successfully. Wow, wouldn't you like a customer like this? Yes. Oh, let's search for something. I fancy a snuggler. Should we go for a snuggler? Let's search snuggler. Anybody got a snuggler? Have you noticed in the catalogue that the young lady wearing the snuggler on the settee has got the roaring fire behind the settee? I would have thought you'd have sat on your settee with your snuggler in front of the fire. Look, there she is. The fire's behind her. Hey, but who needs a fire when you've got a pink snuggler? I want to add that to my basket. That's beautiful. Do you get the idea of the search facility? Isn't it simple? Isn't it easy to use? Absolutely brilliant. Please, could we just check out now? £72.45. Check out. And everything your customers order is now coming up there. They've got a little tick box on the left if they need to remove anything. If it was me, I'd remove the snuggler. No, down. Oh, they've removed the shaker. Update the basket. You'll see 6 items goes down to 5 items. Revised price. We're ready to go. If they want to update it and add anything up, return to the shop, they can at the bottom. Continue to check out. And then all your customer has got to do is tick on the terms and conditions and follow the very simple online sign-in. First time they go in, they have to register, click on that button there, they're going to just enter their personal details. It does ask for age. That's not a mandatory field, so don't worry if they don't enter that. But basically, first name, last name, their email address, and their contact telephone number. Now, the most exciting bit of that hasn't been filmed. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you a couple of still screenshots. But I think you'll agree with me, it's a very impressive site, it's incredibly simple to use, and every one of us are going to have that in just over a week's time. So just to remind you, that's the screen that your customers will see once you've set up your shop, the button on the bottom, Shop Online with Me. That's the first page that they will go to, and as they drop into the categories, so all the products will come up one by one. That's your screen as you see it when you log on, but you will now see you've got a new little thing at the top. I got my pointer now. You've got a new menu here which says Manage Orders. Can you all see that? So now, in great excitement, you dash into your computer first thing every morning, you check your GSA, and then you're going to check Manage Orders. Go on to your CleanEasy, mycleaneasy.com website, log in, check Manage Orders. And if you've got any orders from overnight, well, what you're going to see in a minute is because I'll put this out of order, but it doesn't matter. Right, the first thing that's going to happen is, as soon as your customer places an order with your online shop, they will get an automated email. Oh, now look who the customer is here, Dear Fiona Webb. Well, what a surprise. Dear Fiona Webb, this email is to acknowledge receipt of your order. Later, you'll receive order confirmation email, and finally, a further email informing you of the date of your delivery. Don't worry about that. It would just say within 7 to 21 days. You can let them know when you're going to deliver. They've got their order number, the address details, and the products they've ordered. So that's all taken care of. It's all automatic. At the same time, you will get an email which says, Dear Distributor, Jeff and Fiona. This email is to notify you that Fiona Webb has placed an order via your online shop. You are required to accept or decline this order within 24 hours of receipt. Your actions will be notified automatically by email to the customer. So you're going to check your emails and say, oh, fantastic, I've had 7 orders go online. So then you go back to your shop, back to your Manage Orders that I was talking about earlier, and you're going to see the split screen. The split screen at the top is an order that has come in on the 5th of April at 10:56 in the morning from customer Fiona Webb again. If we click on that, it will show us details of the order. We can see what she's ordered, and we see the order value is £7.50. And we have an option to accept or reject that order. I can't imagine why you would want to reject an order. You know, you pick up a book from outside someone and you think, wow, £38 order. No, don't want that. She'll be back through the letterbox. Okay, but you know, IT people put these things there for us. As soon as you click on accept, that order will drop down into this lower half of the screen, which is entitled processing orders. And as soon as you accept Fiona's order and it drops down there, and here's the magic, all of those products have now been added to your ordering screen. You don't have to go on and key them individually. Absolutely, yeah, quite right, fantastic. Well, now you've got to get a load of order forms and you've got to write the name and address and write all the products out, haven't you, to deliver those goods to the customers when it arrives? No! All you do is you go down here, you select which particular order has arrived and you're ready, you'll click Print Receipt, and your printer will print off the receipt for your customer. You know, these guys have made it so easy for us. And you've got lots of other things I haven't got time to go into, but have a play with it, and you know, emails to your customer can email you, and all those kind of things. But I think you'll agree with me, and it's still in the trial stage at the moment, so some of the things you've seen here this afternoon will improve, because there's been a feedback sort of group, which is tremendous. But what I want to say is, your customers will love it. They'll absolutely love it. Please don't take my word for that. I was speaking to a customer of Fiona and ours earlier this week, and I got her involved with the trial. And here's what happened when I telephoned Emma Black, her name is. to ask her about her online shopping experience with Clean Easy. And I just want to say to you, this was not stage managed. This is her words. She was not prompted or preempted. If she'd have said a load of crap, then I wouldn't have used it.
Good morning, Emma. How are you?
Good morning. Very well, thank you.
Excellent. Well, first of all, congratulations on being Clean Easy's very first member of the public to order online.
Thank you very much. Nice to be famous for something.
Absolutely. Emma, I'd just like to ask you a couple of questions if you've got a moment.
Yes, certainly.
How easy did you find it to shop online with Clean Easy?
Oh, very easy. Very easy indeed. I use online shopping a lot. So I've used lots of different high street companies before. And I found the site fantastic. It's very clearly laid out, very easy to access. So, yes, very impressed.
Brilliant. Okay. Is it therefore something that you think you'll be doing and using again?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Great.
Absolutely. Most definitely.
Okay, that's fantastic. Now, you probably realise when you place your order that you still get your delivery personally brought to you by a distributor. In your case, that's me, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, how important do you think it is for your distributor to still personally deliver your order?
Very. I mean, there is no substitute for having that personal service. I mean, as much as it's convenient to order online, I think any queries, any questions can be dealt with your distributor when you meet them, when they come to deliver your products. And also, I mean, I noticed it, I don't know whether it's going to be available, but at the moment I notice you can't pay online. But even if you could, I still think there's many people, myself included, that would prefer to pay by cash or to prefer to pay by cheque and not have to put card details online. Again, that couldn't really necessarily be achieved without seeing you. I very much prefer it when, yourself or Fiona come to deliver the product. I pay the cash and it's, done and dusted. And as is often the case, I will have questions that I want to ask that can be dealt with straight away.
Brilliant.
Rather than an online
really
question or a telephone system. It's much better to see the people, definitely.
Brilliant. Okay, that's great feedback. With regarding the site itself, I mean, how easy, Emma, did you find it to navigate around the site?
Yeah, it's really good. It's very clearly laid out. The main menus are all there at the top for you to see. It's easily divided into areas of the house. So very, very easy. Very easy. And there weren't too many sub-menus, which I thought was really good. So if you went into the garden section, and then there was a few subheadings under there for you to look at, but not too many, right? You sort of didn't click one menu to then be took to another menu, to then to another menu. It was really good, very quick.
Okay, brilliant. And, I mean, therefore, sort of moving on from that, I mean, how easy was it to actually find any specific products you were looking for?
Yeah, I mean, I intentionally did that. I purposely went to try and find something that I know I use a lot, and, a product that I would sort of order from you regularly to see how easy that was to find. And again, it's all put in the right place, if that makes sense. If you want, house carpet shampoo, you go under that house section, look under the cleaning products, and it's there. So it was very, very easy to find specific products, definitely.
Okay. Brilliant. And just finally, Emma, I mean, what do you feel are the benefits for you as a customer of ordering online with us?
Well, for me personally, it's definitely the time side of it, being able to do it as and when I wish. Because personally, I have a small family who take up most of my time, and then working as well. And invariably, sometimes it can be early evening or late into the evening, when I get the chance to sit down and actually have a look. And of course, with the catalogue, it doesn't matter how generous you are with the time. Even if you pop it through the door and say, right, you've got a week, you can guarantee you put that to one side and think, I will look at it, and then never get round to it. And before you know it, it's collection day and it's got to go back. The advantage for me personally with online ordering is that if I want to order it at midnight, then I can. So there's definitely that benefit for me personally, the flexibility of ordering.
That's absolutely brilliant. And sometimes I know one of your favourite products is our carpet.
Yes.
And you kind of wait for that 4 weekly drop of the catalogue to come through your letterbox.
Absolutely.
Do you think if you find yourself running out of a product in between drops, therefore you would use the site to reorder?
Absolutely. And as you say, the carpet cleaner is an excellent one, because while I'm sure some people it will last them more than the 4 weeks. I have 2 little boys. I use it a lot. And, and each time I think, I must order 3 or 4 bottles. But to be honest, people don't want to be storing 3 or 4 bottles in the house. You know,
Sure.
I only want one at a time, and as you say, invariably I can run out before the catalogue's due. So absolutely, I would use it in the interim, definitely.
That's brilliant. Emma, I really appreciate your time on the call this morning. This is going to be played to several hundred distributors at our live training event in Newcastle, and I just know that they're going to be reassured and feel confident and also very excited about hearing
it's brilliant.
your honest feedback as a customer. So congratulations on being our first customer online.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time this morning, and we look forward to many happy years of shopping with you.
Yeah, I certainly will. Thanks ever such a lot, Steph. You're more than welcome.
Thanks, Emma.
All right then, take care. Bye.
Fantastic. Great feedback. Great feedback. Okay, I'm almost done. I hope you've enjoyed seeing that and getting a taste of it. Just a final question in a moment. I just want to also say that your distributors are going to love it as well. One or two people have been on a trial. I got two bits of feedback very quickly. One from Jamie and Adele de Casso. They just said, we're so excited about the new online shop because it's so well presented. Not only will it increase sales from existing customers, but it's going to help us massively increase our customer bases with many new customers. We feel that the best way to direct traffic to your site will be via the catalogues. More catalogues out equals more orders and more online shop visits. Neil McDonald over in Ireland said, I think the site is brilliant. I love all the little add-ons like customers looking at other similar products. Really looking forward to getting it all operational. So customers will love it. Distributors will love it. Final question from me for you on your keypads, please. With what you now know and what you've seen in the last few minutes, how do you now feel about the launch of e-commerce with Clean Easy? Press your buttons now, please. Can't wait to get my hands on it. Still a little unsure of how it will work. Nervous anticipation. Oh, what's e-commerce? If everybody's voted now, thank you. Fantastic. You can't wait to get your hands on it, can you?